He's on it.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Richarlison, can he get it through? And he plays one through. He's got away,
And he shoots!
and no mistake.
And they are right back within touch!
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So could they be onto something here? Rodri for Szoboszlai, and here's Madueke. Now that looks a decent ball. Madueke is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. And Shevchenko!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Porro. Bentancur. Richarlison.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Richarlison. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception. And that's going wide left. Tell. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Madueke. Danso makes the interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Richarlison knocks it out wide. Now, can they get him away? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Pedro Porro with the short one.
Goes for a shot!
Spain have the chance to go the other way. Turns back here, probably the best option. Vardiol. Now it's Isak. In with the challenge. That is Gallagher. Bentancur. And here's Tell. Played out wide. And it's Udogi. Showing good feet. Alexander. And the referee has blown for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. So the action resumes. Bentancur. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's João Palhinha. Now Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bentancur. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spence. And here's Richarlison. Now it's Gallagher. Looking to play him in. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Dinks one through. And here's Shevchenko. Madueke providing an outlet on that flank. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Isak being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And it's João Palhinha. Gallagher succumbs to the pressure.
Tottenham really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Tell. He's dribbled past his man here. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the counter is on. Now it's Isak. Spread it left. Tell. Now it's Tell. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Szoboszlai. Danso kept his eye on it, and he's there. João Palhinha. Tell. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Udogi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tell. Gallagher. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Nice control. Picked out brilliantly. Madueke. And this is Shevchenko. 75 minutes played. Spread out to the left. Great defending, strong and determined.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tottenham choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 17 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 19.
Kulusevski gets it away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tottenham are looking to go forward now.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Kulusevski. Pedro Porro. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball, and he's having a shot! And that's a good finish. And he's got what he came for. his 20th goal. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko. And here's Mohamed Salah. He has a look up. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's having a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, Marco Reus, Jim, is a man of many qualities, but what do you perceive as his greatest strength?
I would say leadership, and that's perhaps not something you expect from a flair player like him. So many times he's been the team's hardest working player, covering most of the ground, someone who always leads by example.
So a true leader from the front then?
Yeah, exactly. The example for everyone else to follow. He delivers that.
And here's McAllister. Oh, well played, well played. And that has left him in a heap. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Reus. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Reus. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's McAllister. And the through ball. He's free, he has got space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira, played out to the left flank. Oh, they could break here. And this is Kante. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's on it, can he get away? They're urging him to shoot. And we have our very first corner. Howson getting this one clear. Sepahan have their second corner now. They've played it short. Picked out, and a shot! Tries one from range! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sepahan have their third corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Reus. And it's Reus. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, it tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the pass is intercepted. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Shot could be on, shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Impressive jump! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Park Ji-sung. Backward it goes. And a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Well, Marco Reus, Jim, is a man of many qualities, but what do you perceive as his greatest strength?
I would say leadership, and that's perhaps not something you expect from a flair player like him. So many times he's been the team's hardest working player, covering most of the ground, someone who always leads by example.
So a true leader from the front then?
Yeah, exactly, the example for everyone else to follow. He delivers that.
And he was quick to react. Reus. And he's managed to get free. Reus stood his ground strongly. Pele. Chance for a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! About as smooth as it gets. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's taking no chances there. In with the challenge. Yamal!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Hangs one in, and a shot! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now he's got space here. Well, that has not gone well. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Great, it's Pato! It's a goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. This looks promising. And it's hoisted clear. Reus.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's Park Ji-sung. Cannavaro. It's a good chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Isak. Serginho promptly onto that. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pirlo. It's a pretty loose pass. Zambrotta. Serginho. And it's Serginho. There will be a throw-in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's in! Must be! Isaac! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Yamal finding himself in space. Swings in a... Isaac! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Isaac is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pirlo. Del Piero. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Yamal. Shot. Can he finish? Relentless. Just relentless. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Maldini. To De Rossi. Pele. And it's Del Piero. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Barcelona have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Barcelona up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. So we're underway for the second half. That's Zambrotta. Pele. And it's Zambrotta. And here's Pato. It's Pato! Outstanding save to keep that out.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Oh, that was vital. Look at the space, and he shoots! It's hit the upright. Pato is the guilty party there. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's intervened well there. Del Piero. Always onto this. De Rossi. Always goal side. Xavi Alonso. Pele. Pele has got himself a free kick. Isaac. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for options for movement. And they can counter here. And it's Royce. Rijkaard. No, that's been intercepted. De Rossi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Zambrotta. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's quick to snatch it back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He leaps for it! It's got in, and it is an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Zambrotta. And here's Royce. Pele. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. He's through here. Isaac!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 9 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23, Hazard, el dorsal 10, Messi, el dorsal 11.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Drills one in. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Navarro.
Lots and lots of
El dorsal
changes.
18.
Inter Milan get their goal. A bit of respectability restored.
El dorsal 27. El dorsal 22.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Desai. He's a sharp little ball here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he latch onto this?
Oh, really well played.
Played in by Zambrotta. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kachu! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Threads one in. And it's Zambrotta. That has ended up in no man's land. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Raul plays it in. Opts to play it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And the pass is intercepted. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Desai. Great vision. Neymar. Now it's Raul. And that's that. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, Marco Reus, Jim, is a man of many qualities, but what do you perceive as his greatest strength?
I would say leadership, and that's perhaps not something you expect from a flair player like him. So many times he's been the team's hardest working player, covering most of the ground, someone who always leads by example.
So a true leader from the front then?
Yeah, exactly, the example for everyone else to follow. He delivers that.
Ball's played through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, they can break here. Nice looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Jong, Messi, Vieira, lovely pass, but can he get there? De Jong, Antalyaspor do have a chance to counter here. And this is Ronaldo. Threads one in, now it's Reus. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for option. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vitinha, that is ended up in no man's land. Alaba makes the interception. Antalyaspor have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Oh no, what has happened here? Messi! Has a look up and drives it forward. Conte. Messi. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And that is a little undercooked. Vitinha. And he's in on goal, there's the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Antalyaspor restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your head...
Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Antalyaspor have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to...
Oh, just a keeper now! Shoots! And there's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Neymar. Plays the return pass. De Jong. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Conte. Zanetti. And he's managed to gift it back. That's a cute ball. And there's Green. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Antalyaspor with the lead. It's Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Antalyaspor now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are
Neymar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Messi is the team's great visionary. Vieira.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now this could be a chance. And for the first half, that is that. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution in progress.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Crossed into the box.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter...
Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's Neymar! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Royce. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. He's beaten the last, and he shoots! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. De Jong. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's going for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
No, that's been intercepted. Kovacic. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Yamal, chance for a shot! Incoming delivery. Neymar. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution.
Vitinha, just about up to 75 minutes. Zanetti. And it's Azar. Zanetti. Now it's Isak. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vitinha. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that was vital. And here's Madueke. He is through here.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi picks it up out wide. Cannavaro gets it away. Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Azar. He's got away. Azar! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Antalyaspor are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kovacic. And here's Couch. That's Park Ji-sung. Vieira. Azar. Zanetti. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Couch. That is great defending, so alert. Park Ji-sung.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Time added on 4 minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Please be made aware that smoking
Your
is
final
only
thoughts, Jim?
permitted in
Well, there was a
designated areas
distinct
of the
lack of
venue.
clarity.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Pedri. Gavi. Cucurella. And here's Gavi. And it's Ruiz. Passes short and sharp. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and that's played in low. Howson clears without hesitation. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Gavi. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Gavi. Cucurella has it out wide and in space. Llorente does really well to win the ball there. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That's beautifully weighted. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Shoots! Now that is commitment to the cause. Ferran Torres tries to clear. Ball is over the line. Gavi. Now Fabian Ruiz. It's a really well-measured ball. And the counter is on. Cucurella. No goals as yet. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! And again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's taking no chances there. Messi. Camavinga. Bout of passing here, really easy on the arm. Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And he gets rid in a hurry. Spain are looking to go forward now. And here's Batistuta. Pedri. And it's Llorente. And it's Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. There will be a throw-in. Gavi plays it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
That's a good ball out wide. Ferran Torres tries to pass it through. Plays a sharp little... And the finish! And he can thump it away. And that is out of play. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Threads one in. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. It's Gavi. And that's going wide left. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Howson. That has been slung wide. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Now the ball in. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Laporte. And it's Rodri. Oh, good spread for Ferran Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And this is Messi. It's a promising position. Messi. Cucurella with the clearance. Mbappe. Delivered from distance. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. That gets us going once more.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Llorente got a long way forward to join the attack. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Takes aim and crosses. Cucurella attempts a clearance. Rodri. And it's Ruiz. Has a look and plays it forward. Goes looking wide. Lovely feet. Over to the right flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Oyarzabal. Good ball, good take. Impressive jump. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Quality ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And the keeper beats it away. Lovely pass, but can he... Real chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
El dorsal 11.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Batistuta under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Fabian Ruiz clears it away. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal! Mikel Oyarzabal. Gavi. Here's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. And it's Ruiz. Pedri. Here's Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Opts for safety. And it's Pedri. Cucurella. Gavi. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Cambio de jugadores.
That's destined for the flank. Into the last quarter of an hour. Spreads it out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Rodri. No, again there's no way through. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. Oh, it's come loose.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Spain making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. He's picked his way through. Bit too much weight on the pass. And now they can clear their lines. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. And he whips it in. Cleared away.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Time added on 4 minutes. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella picks it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Yamal. No one And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chance here to counter. Hernandez was in no mood for any of that. Doué in acres of space out wide. Now this could be a chance. This looks promising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He has found the way through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Oh, it's played into the area. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with...
Towering header! Harmlessly behind.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Hernandez. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Now who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. Saliba with the clearance. Zanetti, in it comes. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. But he's left disappointed. Haaland! And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Olise, still goalless at the moment. Haaland, can he get it through? Rabiot. Madueke. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. No luck with that dink over the top. Madueke.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Madueke, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Koundé. Upamecano. That has been slung wide. Madueke is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. That is a great pick out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well cleared. And this is Messi. That looks a good cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Some good work on the right flank here. Tries to cross. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Doué. Dembele. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. And he's certainly onside here. And he's gone backward here. And this is Dembele. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Olise. Foot in. Guardiola. Olise. Goes looking wide. Doué. Opts to play it back. Madueke. Madueke ventures forward. We are into overtime. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Madueke. That's a cute ball. Nice interception, well timed. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs comme ils le méritent.
So we're underway for the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not...
He's having a shot! Has another go! It's a goal! Just as they wanted it! Just when they wanted it! Messi duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Messi.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Vieira. And a header! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Dembele. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Crosses it in. Oh, greatly! Oh, it's hit the post. No, just not quite.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Dembele.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Doué. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Played with finesse. Now it's Mbappe. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but...
Oh, good climb! And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Upamecano. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a smashing touch to get him away. They get a throw in. Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Dembele demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Good pressure, determined, intense. And it's Koundé. That has been cut short.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. France have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super ball! Akliush. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball. Saliba cuts out the pass. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Hernandez. Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Yamal coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Saliba, Hernandez, and it's Hernandez. Barcola, now it's Akliush. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Saliba has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Rabiot.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that is a little undercooked. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni and Upamecano. Barcola might just make this. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe. Odegaard. Can he get on the end of this? And it's hoisted clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's found a way through. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. Vieira, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
So it's away we go then. No, he refuses to take the bait. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a really well-measured ball. Trossard. And here's De Bruyne. So what can they make of this? Now it's Yamal. Now it's Messi. Meunier gets over and intercepts. De Bruyne. Doku. To Ketelara. Doku finding himself in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Doku. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nice touch. Tielemans. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. Onana. And it's Meunier. Now it's Trossard, and he's managed to get free. Meunier has it in a wide position, and he lines up a cross, spread it left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Meunier. Desailly cuts it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Doku. And the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Castagna. Doku. He's got away. Now the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal receives it in a good position here. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Onana. Oh, good spread. Now it's Trossard. Big chance! Now that's another chance! Goal! Belgium! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Belgium have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's got... Oh, he's won! Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Desailly is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Belgium are looking to go forward now. Doku. Over to the right flank. Trossard. He is through here. Goes for a shot. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Belgium are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yamal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desai, that's destined for the flank. Now it's to Ketelara. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. Onana.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Yamal. Batistuta thinks about shoots! And that's a good finish. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And for the first half, that is that. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's to Ketelara. Always goal side. Tries one from range. Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's Tielemans. Doku takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Out for a throw. Cross into the box. He's rising! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Camavinga. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's having a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Doku clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Out towards the flank. Real chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Desai.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Camavinga. And it's Vieira. To Messi. Zanetti. And it's Guardiola. And the return pass. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now Hausen. Vieira. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe. That's Guardiola. And it's Zanetti. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. It's Camavinga. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Camavinga. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Hausen. And it's Vieira. It's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tielemans. Doku. And he shoots! And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Desai. Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game. Deftly away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Played out to the left flank. That's a shade optimistic.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vieira.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Barcelona have to get it forward somehow. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Zanetti. Gently done. Yamal. Batistuta. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's been drilled in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team, you know, early in the game, and it just went downhill from there.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Aldero finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities? He's rising! And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of...
Shot, surely! It's hit the upright. And he's there to get it away. Wongorn. Kemdi. Wongorn. Jena. Rizal. Impressive jump! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Closing in. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to...
Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like...
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Indonesia are rampant. They look uncatchable.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get it through?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Wongorn. Indonesia have scored two quick goals here. Spread out to the left. Yotsangwal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caught offside that time. Burirat, and once more he proves rigid and robust. Has a look and plays it forward. Great vision, and the through ball. Gets the shot away! Wongorn. That's a delicate pass. Goes to finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Mikkelsen. Wongorn. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's been shipped out wide.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
Oh, good climb! It's out for a goal kick. Mickelson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, great leap! And he's stuck it away. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Indonesia are having a ball here. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a really well-measured ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Not a hint of offside here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plays a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! In he goes again! No, that's just wide.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Mickelson.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Out of play for a throw. Verdonk. High. And Rizal. So a temporary halt to the action. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Indonesia have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So let's get the ball rolling. There will be a throw-in. Wongon showing great feet there. Rizal, given the lift of his goal. Good ball, good take. And a shot! shot there! He's put it wide. Burirat. Wongon. Rizal. And now the breakaway. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's the shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 56 minutes is number 9.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Strauch being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Yotsangwal. Mai. Great defending, strong and determined.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Can he finish? And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Point-blank header! And that's wide. Burirat. Burirat. Yotsangwal. Rizal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a good ball out wide. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Burirat.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now this could be a chance. He slings it in. Mai. Oh, he's found support out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Decent chance! Yotsangwal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's a promising position. Driven in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Wongon. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! Well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass, and he's picked it up out wide. That's a shade optimistic. One gone. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's going wide left. Takes on his marker. Jena. And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. And yes, it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Burirat. Sangwal. And he's been shifted off it. Oret Manguan. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Burirat.
4 added minutes has been
Into a
indicated.
minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Searching pass he's played there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mai. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So, time for the anthems. So that's got things underway. That has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doesn't quite get there. Halim. Corbin Ong. Halim. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread to the right. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's nice. Lovely feet. And it's made its way to him. It is a corner. That's a decent clearance. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's taking no chances there. And he's gone backward here. Tries to dink it through. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Walsh is offering a wry smile there.
Saad. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Strokes it back. Chance for a shot! Verdonk. Still goalless at the moment. Stood up well to him there. Kuz. Malaysia are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Now, can they get him away? Rizal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Corbin Ong. Looking for options for movement. Walsh. Oret Manguan. Ferdinand. And Rizal. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Morales. Ayman. Approaching the half-hour mark. Strauch. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Ayman. Takes on his marker. Hangs in a cross. High. Rizal is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Rizal going face to face. Shot at goal! And that has been cleared. That's good play. This looks promising. Oh, shooting chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice control. Takes aim and cross. Header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Throw in. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Threads one in. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Incoming delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ferdinand. Now he's got space here. Halim.
There will be 1 minute
Morales.
added time.
Played out towards the right wing. Halim. Morales. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Indonesia really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Everyone, please.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4. Coming on to
We're on the move again.
Number 28.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
High. Goes looking wide. Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
It's a promising position. There's the header! And he's found the net! It is an explosive start to the second half. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Indonesia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ferdinand. Oret Manguan. Knocks it, and a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Davis.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Good take, and is he in? He's having a shot! And that has been cleared. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
That's a good ball out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. That's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Orat Manguan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Morales. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, super ball! And a cross. He's done well to get that clear. Ah, such a clever touch. Over to the right flank. Yep, it's a corner. They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And here's the chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. Rizal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's been hiding in plain sight, but the opposition have been blind to it until now.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Well, that has not gone well. Tries to play it through. That has ended up in no man's land. Wilkin. Cools. Ayman. Cools. No way through, so back it comes.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that should get the job done. Rizal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Indonesia can consider themselves just about safe now. Oret Manguan. And the counter is on. Walsh. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Morales. He shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nice touch. Oret Manguan. Ferdinand. And we're done. Indonesia have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Hoy se enfrentan el Barcelona y Portugal.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Javier Zanetti.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So it's down to business here. Zanetti. Rizal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bruno Fernandes. He shifted it to the flank. Space for him to turn and look. He leaps for it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that's neat. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, delivered across. And that has been cleared. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Tries to thread one through. And it's Messi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rizal providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Oh, he's been flattened there. Chips it through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Isak. Isak! Not a bad try by any means.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
João Neves. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal might just make this. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And it's Vitinha. João Neves. Shapes to shoot! Bruno Fernandes goes short. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's managed to get rid. Bernardo Silva. That is lovely. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Araujo. Now João Neves. Over to the right flank. In towards the back stick. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Cleared away. And a chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Vieira. Oh, super find. Araujo with the clearance. João Neves. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Little pass back. Zanetti. There's the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Cannavaro. Played backwards here. Cannavaro. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. Pedro Neto. Here comes the cross. Desai clears it away. Rizal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.